Hey everyone, this is Dave here.
And it's Tom. So today we're looking at the demo of King of Fighters 14, and this is only available on PlayStation 4 right now. What do you have to say about it, Dave?
So, SNK are back with another King of Fighters game, but the difference with this one is it's the first in the main series that's being developed using 3D visuals rather than hand-drawn 2D sprites.
So when they first showed these screenshots of this game and the footage early on, people were disappointed because it looked kind of plain, almost like a last-gen game that had just been converted to the current gen. And to an extent that's true. You've shown me a couple of levels which don't look all that great, but there's no consistency. Some of them look really nice, others look kind of, well, what's going on here? Very plain, sort of plasticky models and backdrops.
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw it, I was horrified at what they'd done. It kind of looked like the 3D was sort of what you'd expect from a pachinko machine, a track sequence, but I found that from the earlier sort of footage they've shown, they've slowly improved sort of the visuals, improved the lighting to kind of try and better resemble the sort of Neo Geo art style. But again, it's inconsistent. Like this background here, you can tell the textures in the environment kind of almost look like they're trying to be sort of 2D sprites. And the characters themselves do have a nice amount of depth to them, but it's a bit of a mixed bag. It doesn't quite nail the art of the original games in 3D as well as, fans might expect or indeed would want.
Well, all I can add to that as a sort of outsider to the series is the game does run at a native 1080p, and of course you're looking at the graph there, it's a solid 60, isn't it?
Yeah, it never drops.
That's perfect. And yeah, I suppose the art style is the main point of contention then, because we've seen the other series like Guilty Gear go down completely different routes, full cel-shaded style, which I really liked, and Street Fighter V has gone down a more conventional 3D route, but has kind of upped the ante with that and used Unreal Engine 4 to great advantage there. But here it looks like SNK are running on a more conventional in-house engine, and it's not quite paying off as we're seeing in other games.
Yeah, I think the artists are still sort of learning how to best use 3D. They've obviously specialised in pixel art for such a long time, and I guess the trouble with KOF in particular is the series is always known for sort of gritty, more sort of three-dimensional or more depth with the sprite work rather than being flat anime style sprites, and trying to convey that in 3D is really difficult, especially if you want to have the sort of hand-drawn look. It's difficult to get the balance right. So I get the feeling that with this first game they're kind of experimenting, seeing what works, what doesn't, and I imagine they'll probably get better with successive installments.
So on that note, the sprite work, is it relying on a similar method of doing each move with lower frame rates? As we saw in Guilty Gear, there was like at times 15 FPS on the actual animations to kind of conform to the old original Guilty Gear 2D sprite work.
No, this time what we've got is full 60 frames per second across all the animations as well. The only thing that does sort of carry over from the old games is, say, like when a special move hits, for a few seconds the character won't have any animation but will still be moving, like you see here just now. And I guess the idea is that preserves timing when doing certain counters at certain points, but generally we're looking at a full 60 frames per second animation, so it's kind of as smooth as it could be.
Cool, well, it's great to hear at least the performance side is down. So that about wraps it up, I guess. As a quick summary, would it be fair to say that it will appeal to veterans of the series from a gameplay perspective, but maybe not satisfying everyone when it comes to the visuals?
Yeah, that's right. The gameplay's shaping up really well, so fans of this series should definitely enjoy the changes SNK have made. Visually, it's going to sort of divide a lot of people, but overall, I think that it's shaping up to be a pretty solid release to look forward to. Anyway, that's all for now. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give us a like or subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.